to choose your items. Like the title is how do you choose your items or how do you improve your item sense. So here in Dota 2, each hero has different kind of item build. If you are playing the game, you already know, but if you are new, you have to realize that like each hero has it a lot of different builds. So here in guides you can see a bunch of different builds, and here we are going to see how to choose the best item build, and how can you say that this is a good item. Okay, so and another thing is like if you are using Dota Plus, that's one good way. Like if you are beginning the game, if you are a beginner, Dota Plus is a very good one. It has a lot of popular item builds that most people choose, and there are three options right now, so you can choose whichever is suitable for playing the game. You have to look at what enemies are there, then you have to choose items accordingly. For example, if there are illusions hero in the opposite team, then you have to choose items that has AoE effect. And if there's an enemy hero that has a lot of evasion, like Phantom Assassin or Wind Ranger, then you have to buy Monkey King bar. Like that, there are a lot of different item builds. You have to go based on your hero. So here one way is like if you are beginner, Dota plus assistant is best, and another one is total unique guide. I don't know, it's not available for Spectre, I guess, but for most heroes there's a guide called total unique guide. That's almost like this Dota 2 Pro Tracker. So if you look at Dota 2 Pro Tracker, here you can see the popular the best players of certain heroes. Here you can see these heroes. I mean these guys here. These are like world top players. They are playing Riki, and what kind of item they are building. Here they have shown the item build, but this is for the support. You can see if you play Riki as a carry, this is the best item build, top item progression, and if you play uh, Riki as mid, this is best item progression, and then if you play Riki offlane, this is best item progression, and if you play Riki support, this one is best item progression, and if you play Riki as POS 5, this one is best. Okay, so for all the heroes, so not only Riki, you can type any hero. Like for example, if I type Spectre, I can see all the item build for Spectre. Okay, let me see why it's not showing Spectre. Okay, I click Spectre, and Spectre has only one role, like safe lane only. That's why there's no option like carry only. Spectre, you cannot go Spectre with offlane, or you cannot go Spectre with mid or support any role like that. Spectre is just designed for safe lane carry. That's why they are just putting carry right here. So there's no option. So you know that Spectre is not a good support. Like you shouldn't pick Spectre for support. That is one good way. And another thing is you can go to Dota buff. Here Dota buff, and you can see what players are building. But there are a bunch of different variants built. For example, if I click Spectre, it has like bunch of different builds. For example, here you can see Spectre builds Shivas Guard. It's not a normal item for Spectre, but he builds this one because the enemies has a Naga Siren in their team. So you have to look at why Naga Siren need this one, because it has a lot of illusion, and for illusion Shivas Guard is best. It depends on which hero you're playing. Like for example, if you're playing Riki, then Shivas Guard is not good option. Shivas Guard is good option for tanky heroes. But if you are playing Riki and there's an enemy hero with a lot of illusion, you can go Battle Fury with Aghanim Scepter, or you can build Magellino, right? So you have to change the item build based on the heroes as well. So you can get idea from here, like dotabuff.com or Dota Pro Tracker. Dota Pro Tracker is is analyzed based on every week, and these are from top players. So this one should be. And if you look at total unique guide, as I said, you can select any hero here. For example, if I select Phantom Assassin, Phantom Assassin might be having total unique guide. Okay, this is Red Bull, Immortal. So I don't know, total unique guide is not available here, but for most of the hero total unique guide is available. But if you look at total unique guide, it looks almost similar to the Dota Pro Tracker, and people always total unique guide because it gives a lot of win rate, because the items are based on the current meta. Now let's look at this guy. This is 10 years ago, so I don't know, it still works. Let's see what these guys are saying. How do you choose your items, or how do you improve item sense? I have played about 350 games of Dota 2. I can't get enough of it. I figured item sense would just come to me over time, but it really hasn't. I almost always go for the recommended items. I think I'm pretty good player, but can't seem to figure out what items are good in different situations. Any tips? The items you buy should do one of two things: cover a weakness or build on a strength. For example, you always see Earthshaker build Arcane Boots because of his poor mana pool, or you may see Void build attack speed because it gives him more bases. On the other hand, it would be pointless for Osa to build attack speed since he already gets it from overpower. It would make more sense to build damage or bash on him. Alternatively, your item choice can be gained by your enemy team's drafting. People joke that you can counter Bloodseeker by buying a TP, or you can counter Battle Raider by buying a Vant. Yeah, this guy has a good point. You have to think about what items you are buying, but you have to be in a lot of games to realize these things, right? So that's why it's better to go with some guide first, then you will learn by yourself later. If you are struggling to know these things, then you have to go with the guide, because if you don't know certain things, it means you don't know that. So you don't want to mess up the games just thinking something and buying item that doesn't help you at all. So it's better to go, if you are beginner or not have much item sense, it's better to go with some guide and follow that until you get things by yourself. And that's it for this video, guys. How do you plan your item build? Put it in the comment section so we can talk about it. Thanks for watching this video. See you guys on my next video.